Welcome back to the Toy Lounge, guys, and today we're going to do another toy review at a Jurassic Clash Dino Commander. So as with the previous review, this is part of the Jurassic Clash line from Lanard Toys. What they're doing is they're combining their core military figures with these nicely sculpted dinosaurs, added in some saddles and other nice accessories. Give you that Dino Rider look, if you remember that line from the 80s, late 80s, early 90s I think it was. 1:18 scale, of course, so they're in scale with your G.I. Joes. And we have the recently released Lanard core figure included, which have the new articulation. This box being more of a deluxe size as compared with the previous review, and I'll just quickly do a comparison shot. Bring in the smaller packaging with the smaller dinosaurs. And as of this video, I haven't reviewed this guy yet, so stay tuned for that one as well. But just to give you some size comparison. And if you're watching from the United States, from what I know, this wave is labelled Primal Clash instead of Jurassic Clash. Maybe some copyright issues, I don't know what it is, but more or less it's the same thing. Everything else is the same, the box art, everything else is the same, just the Primal Clash. So if you're looking it up on the internet and you want to know where to purchase these, I believe in the United States Walmart has these available on their website. As some of you have asked or already worked out on your own. And excuse me, in Australia I got this from a store known as Toymate, and there was plenty available. So if you're in Australia and you want to know where to pick these guys up, Toymate is your best bet. Give you a look at the back. Lovely box art with all the other figures included. You have a mammoth, and I got to learn to pronounce these. Liproduron? No, completely off. Liperodon. Liperodon. I don't know. Hey, you read that, guys, and you try to pronounce it. Kids under 10, you'll probably be able to pronounce that better than I am. Okay. Huge read up there, which I'm not going to do this time. I'll just hold it up close and you may pause it if you wish. Very interesting read up, very long, interesting read up. Box art there with some scratch marks. Same as the other side. Lovely box, I like the box. You could easily display this on a shelf the way it is. Never open it if you like. Not me. I'm going to open this guy up. Stick around, I'll be back shortly. And we're back with our Triceratops outside of its packaging. Just quickly, we'll look at some of the accessories. The figure included with this Triceratops comes with some weapons. We have this axe and some sort of pick or pickaxe, however you want to call it. And another very sharp-edged axe, which probably doubles as a sledgehammer. Now you can look at the figure as an accessory to this Triceratops as well, if you're simply picking up this package for the Triceratops as well itself. I'm a big fan of the lanard core line, and I haven't had a chance to pick up these new articulated figures, so it was a double win for me picking up this guy and the Triceratops. No description of this character is given on the packaging, no bio read up, but I did get a chance to look at the Lanard Core website. Our friend here is named El Jefe del Toro, I believe, from memory. Big figure, larger than the previous figure that we received. I'll just move the Triceratops out of the way for a moment. Just get a closer look at the figure. We'll just do a quick comparison to the previous figure in the previous review. It's a larger, bulkier figure. And I believe El Jefe has a background in MMA and boxing, from what I remember from his bio. And he grew up in Mexico City, protecting his family members from local gangs before joining the military. One issue I do have with this figure, as you can see, the right leg is very loose. I blame that mostly on the way he was packaged sitting on the Triceratops. Everything was securely tightened on the saddle of the Triceratops with rubber bands, so being positioned in that position in a long period of time caused some warping. And I also just noticed the leg just popped off the ball socket right here, live on the toy lounge. I don't think they'll be difficult to pop back in. We'll see if that pops out again, but it looks to be sitting in there nice and tight now. So yeah, as you can see, I don't know if they're meant to be like this, or if it's just with this Jurassic clash wave, but the legs are very warped. So when you're standing him up, you'll have to have his legs spread wide apart, like so. And looking at it now, either they've just, that shape has formed over time sitting on the saddle, or they may have just molded it that way. I'm trying to work out, because the feet are very angled as well. If I straighten him up, you get that. And I've seen some reviews of these guys before, and I've never noticed this before, so it may be just with this wave, with this Jurassic clash line. I'll have to pick up this figure in a single pack to see, or in a 3-pack, to see if we have the same problem here. But yeah, that's probably my major concern about this figure. But when you spread his legs apart, he stands very easily. Just give you a closer look at his face sculpt. I do like what they've done here. Really like the face sculpt. These guys will fit in well with your G.I. Joes, I think. Like that hairdo there as well. And I do like how he has that ethnic look. He's not white, he's not black. He may be of a Latino background, Hispanic background, maybe. Maybe with his name as well, I'm not sure. Maybe you guys can help me out with that, I don't know. His pistol in his vest is removable as well. Doesn't pop out very easily, but it does pop out. I do like that. Whether it fits in his hand or not, I don't know, we'll see. No, not really. Well, kind of. It's not the best fit. And it'd be good if you had a trigger finger. If you could fit his finger in the trigger hole, but you're not able to do that. We'll try the other hand. Kind of, but not really. Still pretty loose. Whether you use that or not, I don't know, but it's there and it is removable. And it doesn't pop in very easily either. Oh, there you go. And on his, let me get into focus again, okay. On his left leg, he has a sheath with a removable knife. Nice fit if you just tilt it on the side. You've got to kind of slide it in and then angle it, and you'll get him holding it quite well. I do like the detail overall on the figure. I believe this mold is reused for another character in the line. But very nice, detailed, bulky, muscular figure. I'm looking at the arms and the sculpt on the muscles isn't as realistic as I'd like it to be. It does look a little weird. Some parts are a little over exaggerated, I think. Too many lumps and bumps popping everywhere. Knife goes back in his sheath. But the detail is quite good. Love the gold painted ammo on the belt. Has a red tattoo on his right arm. And also, from memory, on his bio online, the tattoo represents the his family's family values. Interesting to note. Articulation, just quickly. Head rotates slightly left and right. No up and down movement. Shoulders up to there. Rotate, full 360. Bend at the elbow. And rotates at the elbow. No articulation in the wrist. Waist. You get that? Back and forth, side to side. Hips go out about there. I guess you could go further, but my guess is they'll probably pop off. Go forward there, bend at the knee. So yeah. Comparable with the older G.I. Joe lines you used to get in terms of articulation. Quality wise, yeah, they're there. Lanard Core has always been a cheaper version of G.I. Joe, as most of you would probably know, but I wouldn't say they're bootlegs or knockoffs. They're the next best thing. And the cheaper choice. That's El Jefe. We'll put him aside. Oh, just quickly, we'll just see if those accessories fit with him. Just try this axe. Yeah, you kind of still have to angle them a bit to the side. The grips on these figures are a bit too big. Oh, that fits well. So yeah. Accessories fit well. Let's get on to the main deal of this review. I'll just move the camera back a bit. Our Triceratops. Nicely detailed Triceratops. No articulation. Well, it does come with a little bit of articulation if you look at the front. His jaw does have an up and down movement and a nice detailed tongue, or I like to call it oral detail. Very detailed in there. So you do get that up and down movement from the jaw. At first I thought the neck was articulated as well, because you do have that cut there, as you can see, but unless my figure's stiff, I can't get it to budge. Let's have a closer look at the Triceratops. I do like the detail with the paint. All over the body. And again, this dinosaur has quite a bit of weight to it. It's not hollow plastic, it's very solid plastic. Quite heavy, does have that weight to it. I'm assuming these dinosaurs were part of another toy line and they've somehow just added these accessories on them. I'm not quite sure though, just my guess. Nice detailed saddle. And I have no idea what this is. I can see some gauges on the top here. Some mechanical parts here. Some kind of belt, some kind of motor belt, another gauge. Yeah, overall nicely detailed. And here's our Triceratops in comparison with the saber-tooth. Notice the size difference there. They really look nice together. And I know a lot of parents out there don't like buying military toys for their kids. For me, these fit more along the lines of fantasy. You don't see soldiers riding dinosaurs, so it's a nice way to combine, you know, prehistoric creatures with action figures. Kids love action figures. Kids love dinosaurs. Great way to combine the two. And you also have the option of removing all the accessories off the dinosaurs. And you can have the kids just playing with the dinosaurs. And if you're an adult military collector and you don't want the dinosaurs, you can keep the figures. Give the dinosaurs to your kids. That's another option. My son saw these and he loved them. so I'll probably let him play with them. But yeah, nice addition with for your 1/18 scale toys, if you like combining things together. You can mix this in with your G.I. Joes or Power Team Elite, whatever you like. But yeah, I've got more of these to review. I do actually like them. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to pick these up? Have you had the same problems with the figures in terms of warping? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks guys.